Hi, beautiful soul family. I've cleared the air, I've cleared the energy, I've shuffled all the decks. As I was doing so, messages came through, and I believe one message specifically was from an older lady. Well, say an older lady, not maybe passed in the last few years. They're wanting to state that you are truly strong. You've come so far and you've been dealing with so much that their passing was quite tough on you. It was really, really close. They want to emphasise on the fact that they're not in any more pain. They're at peace now, and smile when you think of them, because they're only a thought away and they're always with you. They never truly leave you. It's just a different plane, but they're always around us. It's just we can't see them, but they're always with us. They're saying something about you staying too close to home, and they want you to be more adventurous. Maybe you were really adventurous before their passing, and since you've been staying too close to home. There's something about staying too close to home. Maybe they used to say this to you quite often. They're saying it's okay now for you to have also outgrown certain people, because they're saying that, you know, people, places and things, sorry. They want you to know that you are guiding others to the light, but they really want to emphasise on they're not in any more pain now, so whatever that means to you, you know, they want you to know that you have a beautiful imagination, and they want you to start being patient with yourself again. Like I said, it definitely massively emphasising on this had something to do with an adventure. You're going on an adventure, or you wanted to go on an adventure, and they're saying that this is time for you to do that. You have children, or you are a child that's a way shower. They want you to really listen to everything that is surrounding you right now, because there's a lot of messages coming in there, and they said that you will start to see what those messages are once you know you're mindful and you're not worrying about them anymore. Well, you're always going to worry about them, but what I mean is that once you can imagine them in no more pain and they're at peace. And like I said, they're definitely saying that they want you to smile when you think of them. Like I say, you've got a beautiful imagination. It's time to ride your luck, be more adventurous. They want you to get creative, get that spark back again. They're saying, like I said, definitely emphasising on you and all your children, or both, are way showers, and they don't want you in survival mode anymore, and they definitely want you to, like I said, remember that, you know, when you look at your past, just only look back to see how far that you've come, because you're doing absolutely amazing. You have in your family line a lot of wisdom that they want you to tap into. They're saying that there's a lot that you got shown as you were growing up, like maybe certain herbs, planting flowers. You know, certain flowers, they mean something to your heritage, to your family line. And when you're at peace, knowing that they're at peace, this is when all this is going to start coming, flooding back into you as to why you were shown this. Like I said, I do believe it's grandma. Once you come out of knowing that they're at peace. This is where you're going to see how truly strong that they were. And they spoke a lot of truth. They was very honest, very abrupt. They wasn't shy in coming forward. And they're saying that you are inheriting that, or you already are that, you know, you've got that within you. To look inside yourself and know who you are, that you have certain things that now have passed on to you from them. But they are emphasising on something about being too close to home. So maybe you did plan a holiday or travelling. Maybe you was going to start travelling, and maybe you put that off. But they keep coming through with that. Be more adventurous. You know, it's okay to outgrow people, places, and things. They absolutely adore you, and they want you to know how truly proud of you that they are. Because I think, I'm not sure if it's like mother and daughter. I'm not sure if it's mum that's just passed now, or grandma that passed not long ago, or take it as it resonates. But they're together, and you was part of, like, you was always all together, sitting having, you know, having brews or whatever it was, and you always giggled about how upfront that this person was. But that's what they want to find, they want you to find within yourself. So he's been playing all morning, but I wasn't sure to give the reading because I wasn't sure how this would be taken. But they're saying that you are the way shower, massively emphasising on that. But that, like I said, this adventure and being too close to home. Saying it's time to rewrite your story now. And maybe you was going to go on this trip with the family member, and maybe you decided to not do it anymore. And that they're saying that it's time to do that, that it'd be, you know, you'll learn a lot about yourself when you do that. You can see, like, maybe like, and seeing like hills and grass, a lot of flowers everywhere. So I'm not sure if you'd planned this for quite some time, like I say, or whether you chose to do that, and maybe you sat showing the pictures of where you was to go. Again, emphasising are super proud. Like I said, there's a lot of water. I can see a lot of water. And sunshine, so maybe it's somewhere really warm. Maybe this is like Halloween time-ish, because I'm seeing pumpkins. But a lot of pink flowers. A lot of pink flowers, and she absolutely loved them. She's so grateful. But she's so proud. So truly proud. Maybe this is a place where, like I say, this is a place that you've been putting off. Maybe it's somewhere where she wanted to be laid to rest. for how you've taken care of things. She's really, truly proud. She's very grateful that you was there the whole time too. You shared some very fond memories, which you'll always be grateful for. And you made a time on Earth just truly beautiful. You know, it's only just dawned on me that today's Mother's Day too. So that's maybe where this is stemmed from. I just obviously had to talk with my son. And that's what they wanted to emphasise on. Maybe they're the pink flowers that you took today. Maybe she's somewhere near water. So they want me to get a healing card. Yeah, they're always around you. Like, showing me that this is you and they're always around you. Like, giving you that strength. Being truly grateful at all times. And like I said, they're saying that they're always around you. They're also stating that it's, if the world seems like everything's so turbulent, that everything's moving too fast, that everything and feeling is out of your control, just sit and stop. What would they do in that situation? Because there's certain things that got passed down to you. You've maybe felt a change, you've maybe felt, you know, that a lot of things have shifted, but you couldn't quite grasp what that was. You have inherited their they want you to know that when it feels right, do it. You know, this adventure, they're wanting you to really this is really getting put out there, that you're never alone, that they always are going to be with you. And I say that because I do believe that this is mother and daughter. Because there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you know you are going to see that. And especially now that they have sent you this, that they're no longer in pain, and they want you to smile whenever you think of them, because they're smiling whenever you think of them. That they want to be able to embrace you, but they're saying that this is what's building your strength right now. Be the best version of yourself and start today. Be like your spirit guide. So yeah, they have become your spirit guide. They are with you at all times. They're flying with you, you know, they're there constantly. They're saying that, you know, that they're soaring high now, they are, and they want you to find your centre. They want you to spread your wings and be adventurous. This is them saying that, you know, your confidence to communicate again. You know, you're finding that. And it will get easier and easier as the time goes on. But they also want you to emphasise, they want me to emphasise to say to you, like, you know, that this, we are, our body is here for such a short time, but our spirit always leaves, like, it is always around. They're always with you. And I hope that gives you a little bit of peace in knowing because that's what they're saying, you know, you are finding your thank you. See, I've just knocked this again. They're saying that they were very witty, funny, principled but fair. They gave good constructive criticism. They were strong, quirky, realistic. Discernment, this is what you've been given. This is one of the things that's been passed down to you, is the discernment. Messenger of Earth. Right, they want me to read that. Where have I put my... Hard-working, proceeding with integrity, perseverance and grit, prudent and careful efforts, thoroughness, industriousness, stamina and dedication. I don't understand why that was not coming through. Maybe maybe they always pronounce the words properly. It says, I am in flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. So this is what they want you to say. I am in flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. Because this is them, this is them, they had their ways, you know, because you are the messenger of Earth. You are here, you're a guiding light to others. And once you find yourself back in that, like I said, this is when you find yourself back in at peace again, calm, knowing that they're with you, knowing that they're guiding you on every single step, that this is where you are going to start feeling at peace again. This is where you will start to see the light come back in from this person. Clarity. Light a candle for clarity. Illuminate the path to your desires. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is where now, you know, whether it's lighting a candle or whether it's the light coming back on within, remembering all the stories that this person spoke to you about, seeing how strong this person truly was, and they're saying that this is what you inherit within yourself. They want me to leave you an angel card. Thank you. So it says, schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So yeah, like I said, they're always with you. They'll become your guide. And they're truly happy for how far that you've come. As you honour and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So this is about now following your heart, being in touch with yourself, knowing that they've never left you, knowing that they're always with you. You know, this is about you now learning a new part of you, being adventurous, taking that leap of faith now. And like I said, knowing that they're at peace, knowing that you're guiding others to the light and that you have a massive purpose. I'm so grateful for you. Take care, my lovelies. Bye-bye.